Alright, let's do this.
Woo!
Let's start it off. Oh, no, we already did No, let's load. Where were we? Bundle of sow. Today the doctor came and gave me a smile. What?
We have to do this again.
Yes, we have to do this. Stop.
Nobody wants to read this.
I have to read this.
Nobody wants to read
There's no point in doing a let's read if we're not gonna read.
I am so sorry, people that are listening to this.
Every time. Every
This
time.
is the most pointless thing.
Every time, I swear.
So pointless.
Shut up. Alright, but you don't do anything, so just let me read. Today the doctor came and gave me a smile. He seemed excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to make me be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party.
That's a party.
Not for Sal.
Brody's out there.
No.
It's a party.
No, shut up. Stop. Alright. Stop! There's
Have
a
you
ritual.
read that?
No, and I'm not ever gonna read it.
Dang
no.
it! You
Stop.
need to read that.
No, I'm reading this! There's a ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes some time, sorts the papers, then setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of my bed it sits on the bed next to mine. He looks at me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Sal. How are you today? I didn't answer, but I smile a little. Back at him. I believe you can go home. Your heart's stronger now. With some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medication sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor handed the sheet of papers to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he quickly reads it. So many. Life's gonna suck for this kid. I take it in his hand, look myself, feeling numb. It's like looking at your report cards. You're like, oh god. How am I supposed to react to this?
Awful.
What is it you saw on this? You told me.
What are these words?
I know. Well, what is it? What you said you saw in one of these?
What?
There's nausea in there. I can see that. What is it you saw?
How like erectile dysfunction. Oh, there it is! There it is! There it is!
How am I supposed to see that?
Oh, I see it.
The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems
What?
Let me think for a sec. The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. Can you read that?
The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper seems insurmountable. They all
you.
blend together in a sea of letters.
I hate you so much.
Dude!
This is insane. Side effects. Adverse effects.
Adverse effects!
I said that.
Contradictions
and dosages
and dosages
are listed on the line after the cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so it's still futile.
It's futile!
Shut up! I can't understand any of these. It's only only makes me feel sicker. All this, rest of my life, every day. I'm afraid this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the few years. Years? What kind of confidence booster is this? Like, oh yeah, your heart thing might go away after a few decades. But you know, until then, you're gonna have to stick to all these pills and medication every freaking day. Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I felt better when he didn't say anything at all. Also, I've spoken to your parents. We believe it would be best for you not to return to your old school. What?
What?
Okay, that's gonna be terrible. Please calm down, Sal. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Oh god. Calm down. Calm down? I will not! I want to even like smash it in the hand.
Calm down! I'm perfectly calm!
This is madness! And he's probably like, this is arrhythmia. Calm down? When he tells me this, the way he tells me, he knew full well I didn't want to. I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever. He's gonna be bullied in homeschool. Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until the medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about the transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What am I? It's a 24-hour nursing staff. It has a 24-hour nursing staff. Only a few minutes from highly regarded general hospital. Majority of students live on campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. That's nothing to look at all. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If you were to say free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff. You wouldn't make a hospital nearby a selling point. Of course. Yeah. Of course, that's only if you want to go. But your mother not really able to homeschool you.
Well, too bad!
Yeah, suck it up, kid. Terrible people. We went out of it and had to look at it a couple weeks. I think you'd like it. It looks like I really have no choice. Compared to the other heart problems, people with the air condition tend to live long lives. You need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. I'd call it an opportunity. I don't call it an opportunity.
Don't call it a goddamn
don't call it a goddamn opportunity. He's like, don't call it opportunity. He's like, well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember I wanted to return to school, and that's the same one. A special school. That's an insult. What? That is what I want. That's what I want to say, but it steps down. It's not what you think. All the students there are pretty active in their own way. It's geared towards students that can still get around. I just need a little help one way or another. Your father's right. And many of the graduate schools have done amazing things. Persons don't have to be held back by their disabilities. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's a disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I always thought my life would be actually kind of boring, but now I miss it.
No, duh, it's boring. You haven't had a freaking heart attack.
Yeah, this is just proving the point why he hasn't had a heart attack. I want to protest, but I won't blame the lack of reaction or on shock or fatigue. I couldn't say it was easily yell out something somehow. Something about how I can go back to that school. But no, I don't say anything. The fact that I don't know, I know. Now it's futile.
Futile.
Are we really gonna go over this again? No, shush.
It's futile.
Shut up, Billy. Ellie's like, hold on.
It's not actually futile.
It is futile.
Miss Malone said it's not actually futile.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna mute my mic while I ask my father a question.
La la la.
Yeah, he says you can say it either way.
It's futile.
Sure.
You get to ask your daddy.
I really do hate you.
Love you. No, I really don't. Yeah, read.
There isn't really a choice. I know this now, but he thought of going to a disabled school. What is those even like?
Ow!
I try to put a positive spin. How can you put a positive spin on that? What the heck? Oh, my phone. As much as I try and put a positive spin on it, this is very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't that bad. That's all I can think about to get me through this. At least I have to get something, even if it's a special school. It's a fresh start. My life isn't over. It would be a mistake to resign myself to think about that. At least I'll try and see what a living life is like. Da-na-na! This is chapter 1, life expectancy.
Ugh.
I played this before, I know. Called it. Shannon, would you read for me a sec?
Yeah, for how long? Brett? fact, the gates in general seem to do that, but this one is better. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like a gate to a school it should look like, but shouldn't really decide. Couldn't really. Probably no.
Alright, I'm back.
I was like,
Of course I didn't want to get stuck about thinking about the gate for too long. Duh. So I entered through with a brisk pace and felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. He's so happy now. He's like, alright, let's do this. Disabled school away! So I walked towards the main building of Yambaku Academy. With this brisk pace, I'm alone. As my parents are taking my stuff to my dorms, there isn't supposed to be something waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. Lush. I like how he's pointing out how awesome this school is, and then, like, back in the hospital, he's like, I don't want to go. It doesn't feel like the kind of ground school that I would have been more like a park. With this clean walkway, the going past the smell of trees and smell of fresh cut grass and all of like. With the words clean and hygienic popping in my mind, it makes me shudder. It's like, ugh, cleanliness.
Classic guy.
I shake them up. Shut up. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. Quote from Misao Nakai. A few buildings begin.
Can we just skip this, please?
No! Shut up!
God, no one wants to hear this. They're probably like gonna skip this video.
No, they're not. Well, if they do, that's theirs. A few buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big for too many for just one school.
Why does this kid in the background here have a diamond shovel?
Because that's my background.
But it's so stupid.
Stop! Just stop! Just stop! Just shut up. It's one diamond. You're fine. Why are we talking about Minecraft? You're doing this. Everything seems off.
It's so stupid.
Shut up!
Don't waste diamonds on hoes either.
Yeah, well, you're a hoe.
Like, whoa there!
You called for it.
All right, bye.
Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought of at new schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told that this is my new school, in the back of my mind, it doesn't really feel like one. I wonder what feeling is real or caused by my expectations of the school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. Well, she just hung up on me. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. Alright. Did you really have to leave?
I told you I was leaving.
Why?
You called me a hoe.
I didn't hear you. I was reading. Alright, now we're going to continue. It makes me wish that there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible. Instead of having these feelings, I step towards another dimension. What? I can't. Oh, that's right. Oh, crap. Alright. The trees hum... Oh my god. The trees hum on the wind, green hues flashing around to catch my attention. It makes me think about the hospitals again. How they say the operating rooms are painted green because it's a common color. So why was I feeling anxious despite all the greenery? ... The legendary ... Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing something. The gate bothered me. You can read if you want.
Listen, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anywhere. Feeling this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. You need to set up straight! You must be in that was going back. Welcome. Exchange is going to take that it's neither firm nor floppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief checking visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, what just happened?
I had to go grab something. Shannon, I kind of went to go grab...
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, sorry for that. I'll probably cut that out. I came back to see Ellie jumping up on my desk trying to answer the frickin' question. So, we click, yeah, of course.
Can you show your screen now?
Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Did you read up into that? Of course, but not like everyone... of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of attention. I'm probably the one of those people... I'm gonna read him in like a deep voice. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be one to give the first impression for myself. Right, but it's not a problem. It's no problem. Let's go then. Shut up. I'm not good with deep voices.
My heart's pounding my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs.
The third door down the corridor is marked the classroom 3-3.
Lots of threes.
Yeah, no. Mucho opens the door and enters. Look at the backbiting. That's so creepy. Good morning, everyone. See? Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second in the door, freezing in the spot. Ah, get a grip! This is a big step, I know that, but there isn't any point worrying so much about it. At least it's not this soon. Oh my god. We can see Hanako in the background.
Okay, Hanako.
Next up with the guy with the headband!
What's up with the bitch, like, looking out the window all dramatically?
She has no arm. Oh, you see her in Lily's.
I'm sorry.
I think you see her in Lily's playthrough a while. Follow the teacher in the classroom and look around, partially so I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around. Partially I won't have to meet the curious gaze of any classroom students. And yet this girl is just staring right at you. And then so is she. They're all staring at him.
Obviously.
It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left over from the in-between desks. And the entire wall is taken up by blackboards and high enough old-fashioned windows to make it seem larger. Student desks are standard wooden desks, with a shelf underneath the books for books and wooden chair metal frames. Simple and efficient. You mind reading this? I'm gonna go grab something.
I stopped walking in front of the classroom and faced the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? Right.
Just keep it quiet. They're probably like me. I have something wrong with them. I have something wrong with them. There's she's an A and some bitch looking out the window. Oh my god. Oh, that gets me every time. Oh, that kid's like... Probably like me. I can't read. Give me a minute. Then I noticed one of the girls seems to be missing a thumb in her right hand. It's just a little jarring. Besides the fact the kid having a spaz attack in the back, that's what you notice, the girl with one thumb missing. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through and introduce myself to class. I notice a flash of dark hair. It seems to be looking at me. A girl with really long... OJ. Straight hair. Oh. That is a pretty eye-catching. As she looks... Shut up. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with one hand. Damn, someone's blushing. As if we were to make her invisible. Oh no, wait, that's Hanako.
Oh,
It would make more sense. No, you mean Misha?
No.
Oh. No. Oh yeah, I see. There's one boy with a cane leaning against a locker at the rear of the class. It's weird to see some boy with such a young cane. I say such a young cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers over the rims of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute. She's so cheery looking, with the pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how. I didn't notice that before. I walked in it. Please. Welcome our new classmate. I'm not good with deep voice. He claps his hand, so does everyone else. Except the girl. Except the girl in the first row who does only have one hand. I cringe a little. Wait, I have to go back to that. I cringe a little. By bowing and thanks for applause I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should put my mouth down. Open my mouth now. So I'm Hisao Nakai. And after that, my hobbies are reading, soccer. I hope to get along with everyone, though I'm a new student. after that? I'm so boring. This is exactly what every self-introducer says. Should I say something more exciting? I end up saying nothing when the teacher picks up from me. Everything seems satisfied. Even with the girl I said, a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me as if it could have gone worse. Do it. I listen to the teacher as he drones on, getting along with my gaze, and he swims across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently. When he's done, he claps their hands, and I feel like such a weird thing to do. The first row of girls claps with one hand against her wrist, and that ends up bandaging a bandaged stump. They're always like going back to the girl with one stump of a hand and like making her clap. Like the poor teacher has to like endure that. All they hear is like like I don't know how that would sound. It'd be like make them feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so I'll think. No, I don't like when girls do deep voices. It's weird.
Turn off.
Shut up. So that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good.
Old geezer voice.
That's good. So you can work with Hakamichi. She's a class representative. She can explain everything to you right when you want to know it. And who else would be able to do better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes every day's assignment and announces, oh fuck, announces that we'll be doing works with groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know anyone. Who's Hakamichi? Who Hakamichi is? Slow. The teacher needs to catch my helpless expression. Oh right, Hakamichi's right there. Shizune Hakamichi. And we're gonna have to pause here, cause we're kind of running out of time. So, of course, we have to end on her. So, thank you for watching, I guess.
Yay, thank you.
Alright, bye.